Hello everyone, welcome to BMS Tech Idea. Today we're diving into the critical world of network security. Whether you are an IT professional, a business owner, or just someone looking to understand how our digital world stays safe, this session will cover the essentials. We'll explore what network security is, how it actually works, the different tools we use to enforce it, and why it is absolutely vital for any modern organization. Let's get started. At its core, network security is about protection and trust. It's the broad set of technologies, processes, and policies we use to defend our networks and the data traveling across them from unauthorized access or malicious attacks. Point to the conceptual diagram on the slide. Think of it as the immune system for a digital environment. Its primary goal is to ensure three things: confidentiality, keeping secrets secret, integrity, making sure data isn't tampered with, and availability, ensuring systems are up and running when we need them. So, how do we actually achieve this? The magic word here is layers. Network security doesn't rely on a single magic bullet. Instead, it works through multiple layers of defense. We control access at the edge, where the internet meets our private network, and we also control access inside the network. The core philosophy is zero trust. We enforce strict rules and check credentials at every single checkpoint before any action is allowed. If one layer fails, another layer is there to catch the threat. To understand these layers better, we divide them into three main categories: physical, technical, and administrative. Physical security is exactly what it sounds like. It doesn't matter how good your software firewall is if someone can literally walk into your server room and unplug a hard drive. We use access cards, biometrics, and cameras to stop this. Technical security is the software and hardware protecting the data itself. This is your encryption, your firewalls, and your antivirus programs. Administrative security is the human element. These are the policies, the user permissions, and the compliance rules that dictate who is allowed to do what. Now, let's look at some specific types of security controls, starting with how we manage access and isolate threats. Network segmentation is like putting bulkheads in a submarine. If one section gets flooded or compromised by a hacker, the rest of the network stays safe. Access control, or NAC, is the bouncer at the door. It checks your device to make sure it's secure and compliant before letting you in. VPNs create a secure, encrypted tunnel for remote workers, ensuring that even if they are on public Wi-Fi, their data is safe. And finally, wireless security locks down our Wi-Fi networks, so outsiders can't simply sit in our parking lot and eavesdrop on our traffic. Next, we have our active threat prevention tools. The firewall is the foundational barrier between our trusted internal network and the untrusted outside world. But firewalls aren't enough on their own, which is why we use an IPS, intrusion prevention system. An IPS actively analyzes the traffic allowed through the firewall, looking for the specific fingerprints of the cyber attack so it can block it in real time. We also rely on antivirus and anti-malware to protect our endpoints from known viruses and ransomware. For unknown, zero-day threats, we use sandboxing. This takes a suspicious file and opens it in a safe, isolated virtual room to see what it does. If it acts like malware, we destroy it before it ever touches our real network. Our networks are only as secure as the apps and devices connected to them. Email remains the #1 attack vector for hackers, primarily through phishing. Email security filters out these malicious links before they reach your inbox. Web security protects users while they browse the internet, blocking them from accidentally downloading malware from compromised sites. Application security ensures the software we build and use is coded securely, preventing attackers from injecting malicious commands. And because we all work from our phones, mobile device security ensures that BYOD, bring your own device policies, don't accidentally introduce vulnerabilities into our corporate environment. Finally, we have specialized environments that require unique security approaches. Cloud security is huge today. When we move our data to AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud, we no longer own the physical servers. Cloud security tools give us back the visibility and control we need in these dynamic shared environments. On the other end of the spectrum, we have industrial network security, or ICS/OT. This protects the operational technology that runs physical infrastructure, like manufacturing plants, power grids, and water treatment facilities. A breach here isn't just a data loss, it's a physical safety hazard. So these networks are heavily segmented from standard IT networks. To wrap up our technical deep dive, let's talk about the business impact. Why do we invest so much time and money into all these layers? First, it protects sensitive data, keeping our clients' trust intact. Second, it prevents devastating financial loss. A ransomware attack or extended downtime can cost millions. Third, it preserves our reputation. In today's market, a public data breach can permanently damage a brand. And lastly, it enhances operational stability. Good security shouldn't slow business down. It should ensure business runs smoothly and without interruption. Network security isn't a one-time project. It's an ongoing process of adapting to new threats. By implementing these layered defenses, we can confidently operate in a digital-first world. Thank you for your time today. I'd now like to open the floor to any questions you might have. Subscribe to BMS Tech Idea for more networking concepts.